What's up, guys? Welcome back to Traders Lounge. I just wanted to do a recap of this week's trades, how the market is looking going into the week of, what is it, the 17th? Monday's the 7th, the 18th, I'm sorry, Monday the 18th. So let's see. We'll start off at the 1 hour. I already started marking up this chart. And someone told me just to just get on and record for you guys, do a recap video. So we're above the 50 right now. This is a 4 hour. Let's go to the weekly chart. Let's get this out of the way because I was doing it a little bit, and then I said, let me just get on here and record it for you guys and post a video. So let's see. Chart's looking different because I like to switch up my charts. I have different combinations of charts, so I just switched it up. I like to see new things. So it looks like here we're coming up to some. You can barely see that. I'm gonna change all these. It's coming up to some support. All right, so here's support here. Here's support here. We're below the 50 on the weekly chart. So basically what the weekly chart is, each candlestick is a week. So this candle right here is from the 11th until the 15th, which was on Friday. That's just this one candle right here. So this was this week. So it's safe to say that we had a bullish week this week, right? So what I would do, the weekly is mainly just for seeing where we're at. Unless you're a swing trader, for me personally, I only look at the weekly chart and the daily chart for overall direction to see, okay, am I looking for buys this week? Am I looking for sales this week? And then I break it down and go from the month. If it's a new month, I'll start off at the monthly, and then I'll go down to the weekly, then I'll go down to the daily, 4 hour and 1 hour. So right here, we're bouncing off of support. So this was in my last video, the first video I did actually on support and resistance. So this is a clear indication that price has now bounced off of support, and we're testing this 50 on the weekly. So when the market opens Sunday night, I'm recording this Saturday night. So tomorrow night, on Sunday night of the 17th, at around 5 o'clock when the market opens, we'll see what happens here. Because it's tested the 50, but it closed right after 50. So anything can happen. If we can open up above the 50, we can open up below the 50 for the weekly. So we'll see about that. Let's go down to the daily. Where are we at on the daily? So the daily closed above the 50. But like I said, anything can happen. I'm also seeing this Fibonacci right here. From here to here. A white line in there. I literally just changed the color of my chart. Okay, I like versatility. I have to change it up a little bit. If versatility, I think versatility is the right word. So we closed above the 50 on the daily, and we closed above this golden zone. So I mean, we're not here to predict the market, right, guys? So we're gonna trade it either way if our setup presents itself. So it can go either way. We can open up with price rejecting the 50 here, or we can open up with price retesting the 50, the golden zone, and going up. But anything can happen, and we just got to be prepared for it, right? So now we're going to go down. I'm going to head down to the 4 hour. See, the candles we're seeing a lot more candles now, right? So on the 4 hour, we see price broke came up, we tested this area, came down, and it's in an uptrend right now. Look at and you can see our stochastic RSI is overbought and we're peaking, like we're curling, we're peaking out, curling down. So there is some signs of sales in here too, right? So honestly, I would get rid of this and I would go down to the 1 hour. Actually, you can go back to the 4 hour. Go back to the 4 hour. And this is where I was marking this up, where you guys saw it before. I had it marked up and I deleted it. I was starting to mark it up. So we'll change this. This is what I would be looking at. So I would take all the information from what I got from the weekly, what I got from the daily, and the 4 hours. So actually, let's go back to the 1 week. And I would ask myself, okay, how do we look? Is the market above or below the 50? Are we bullish? Are we bearish? And then I have my journal here. This is actually my, for my trades. And then I can write down in my notepad what the market is looking at for the week. So we'll start off on the 1 week. I'll write this down. So on the 1 week, we are prices at the 50. Now this is for GBP USD, just so you guys know, I didn't say that. GBP USD. And I'll put like, sometimes I'll write this down and then sometimes I'll take notes on the chart. I mostly take notes on the chart because I'm looking at the chart. I'm not, sometimes I write in my notebook, my journal for my my trades that I take. I record my trades, I journal my trades, and then like notes on the chart itself, I usually put them on the chart. So I'll do that instead. So I'll put like a little speech bubble here and I'll type like a little call out bubble and I'll say, okay, this is to like remind me while I'm trading, because when I go down to like the 1 hour, 30-minute and 5-minute chart, I don't remember what, you know, what the 1 week is doing or what the daily is doing, the 4 hours doing. So I would say price is at 50 MA on 1 week. Again, this is subject to change because the market is going to open on tomorrow night, Sunday at 5 o'clock. And we'll see. It's not my trading hours, but I still look at the market at that time just to see what we're opening. So I have an idea, just an idea, you know. I'm always on the charts. I'm always looking to learn. So that's why it's not my trading hours, but I still look at the market. I'm disciplined enough to not trade. So I head down to the daily. Not one thing. Now, this is what I forgot. Are we in an extension or are we in a retracement? Extension or retracement. So I'll give you guys an example. Even though this is the weekly. So overall, price is in a downtrend, right? You can see this would be an extension. This full move right here, an extension. This would be a retracement. Extension came down, made a lower low. Came out. This is an extension. So I'm sorry. Extension, retracement, extension, retracement. And we're trying to continue this extension down lower because this is a low, believe it or not. And this low is lower than that low, right? And this is when? This is, give me 1 second, you guys. All right, sorry guys. How do I get this out the way? 1 second, my dog is. Oh, go. Okay, so we're talking about extensions and retracements. So this was last year, and where we are at now, it is looking like price wants to extend and continue down. So that's what it is looking like right now. That's where we're at. So this was the peak of the retracement, and now we have started an extension, and we'll see what happens, because this is support right here. We'll see what happens in the coming weeks, coming months, right? So we'll head to the daily. Actually, I'll put in this bubble. We'll put whether or not price is an extension or retracement on the daily, because the weekly is kind of like if you're more of a swing trader, and I'm not a swing trader, I'm a scalper, day trader. So I'm not really too concerned about the weekly. I just look at the weekly when a new week starts, and a new week is about to start. So that's why I look at it. So we can see here, this is the daily. So we can even zoom in closer and still ask the question, are we in extension or a retracement? As you can see, prices coming down. So see extension, a little bit of a retracement, extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension, retracement, right? Extension, retracement. So what I'll put in this call out bubble to remind myself when I'm trading that price is in an extension, I think that's right, extension on 1 day, that'd be the daily. Just to remind me, we are at support, I'm sorry, resistance right here, right? Take a look at, we're peaking out. So I will have this up already. Okay, so 4 hour. Trying to see 4 hour. Obviously, this price is an extension. We're down to so now I just draw out my support and resistance. Now, normally I wouldn't like this resistance here is significant because it came from the higher time frames, right? Not the weekly. It came from the higher time frames. Because we have support here. Like I said in the video, support becomes resistance, right? Like the floor becomes the ceiling. So here is the floor. This is the floor right here. Came up, it broke, it retested. This is a really beautiful trade. This on the 4 hour. So if you're a swing trader, stop loss would be here. I'm going 1-to-1. Came down, retested this area, came back up.
I didn't get that. Could you try?
All right, sorry. So price is retesting this area right here. Boom and boom. So what I would be looking for is what is price gonna do? If price breaks above, I'll be looking for buys. Of course, according to like my rules and my trading setup, right? Kind of this blue, I kind of don't like this blue. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I like colors. I don't know. I kind of like black. I guess I really like black. It's out the way. Right. Just want to see something, so take that out. So right now what I'm doing is I'm drawing out zones. Because how I am looking at it is if price breaks its zone, the next zone is about right here. And that's like 10 pips. Is it worth it, you know? Like I said, I'm marking out my charts like really early. Like I'm going over it early because by the time I trade Monday morning, I'm not gonna be, this is not the setup I'm gonna have opening. So I just like to still go over charts because this situation could pop up anytime, you know? Like this situation could pop up at, 7:30 in the morning when I'm actually looking at my charts, getting ready for my session. And like I'm trading and everything. So we're just like back testing right now. I'm just reviewing the week's trades. So get rid of that. See where we're at. I think this is better because then I would wait for price to either bounce off of this area. The 50 might catch up, it might bounce off the 50 and then keep going up. Then I look for a trade to the upside here. Or price can break the 50 in this zone and then continue down to the next zone. And then see the type of structure it makes here. Right, and then down to here, right down to the next zone. Depending on structure, this would be the take profit, and then depending on structure here for the stop loss. And then vice versa for the upside. Depending on structure here. I got 20 for an even number. And then I could write it up to here, take half off, take half off, 3/4, and then write it up. You have to go to the higher time frames to see where the next zone is at. So we look at the past, right? So this would be the next zone. I like to count the pips in between the zone too. So how many? This is 8 pips, okay. So essentially I can leave this and then see how price reacts to it tomorrow. See if we get any reaction. And I'll leave this here too. And then here I will put, we'll see. So you gotta go back now. I don't remember what zone this is for. I think this is a 4-hour zone, yeah. So I'll put the text 4-hour resistance. Just so I know. They say you might be looking for sales. The thing with the stochastic RSI is that you don't know how long price is going to stay up here, right? So even though it looks like it's peaking and it's potential for us to be selling come upcoming week, you don't know how long it's going to stay up there. So you can see here, like price stayed up here. Like it looks like price would drop off, but it stayed up here for a good while. Let's see. See how it lines up. Price came down, right? So we're here. And it comes up, right? And then like right about here, you would think, okay, price might sell off, but you get this big bullish candle and price is still going. And price doesn't drop off until here on the stochastic and on the price action. Price doesn't drop off, but price doesn't drop off all the way down to take out this low. Price keeps going. So you just have to understand, like if you're gonna use indicators, you have to understand when to use them and how to use them too. So I need this burning. I think I marked this up on my back testing chart. I didn't mark this up on my real chart that I showed off of, but it's okay. It is all good. Black. So this would be my setup. I want to know where are the supports, where are the resistance. That's my main thing. This could also be a supply zone too. On the potential supply zone starting on this 1 hour right here. So I want to know where are my supports, where's my resistance, where are my zones, and that's really all I need to trade. I just need to understand, like, if I get in this trade, where's my stop loss going, and where's my potential take profit. So price breaks here, potentially we can go up to this zone. Price breaks here, we can potentially come back down to this zone. Like I said, I'll have my 5-minute up, my 30-minute. I'll peek back and forth at the daily. I'm sorry, the 1 hour. So this is my 5-minute entry chart. Price broke up here. Like I said, for me, what I'm looking for, 5-minute, I have half my screen 5-minute, half my screen a 30-minute. And what I'm looking for is I'm looking for the stochastic RSI on both charts, 5-minute and 30-minute, and price action to be going in the same direction, whether it be for a buy or for a sale. And I always want to follow the trend of the higher time frames. That's where the most momentum is going to be at. So this looks like a retracement, like a little pullback, but we'll see. It's rejected to 50 here. Price is still going up. So if this is a counter trend trade in my eyes. So this is something that would interest me too. Let's check this out. Depending on how price sets itself up. For right now, this would be it, but depending on price action, you know, we could be down here. Or based on the higher time frames, even, yeah, I can say or. Because I'd be looking for it to break that zone, remember? I'm looking for it to break that zone. And yeah, stop loss could go here. Like I said, depending on price action, but for right now, this is where the stop loss would go, right above here. Or let's say, we could say here too. Let's say if it does reject this 50, price comes back down, starts consolidating at this zone right here, and then drop off to here, come back up, maybe retest, and then, you know, do its thing, come back down. So this would be like 5-1, 6-1 almost. This would be something that I'd be looking for. If I was trading Asia, because to me, between 5 and 7, I call that time market dead zones. The market is dead between 5 and 7. You really don't want to trade because you don't want to trade at market open on Sunday night because the spreads are too high. Like, you just look at this. Spreads 13 pips. Like, I learned my lesson. I took a trade around like 5:30 and then I got stop hunted out. I was in the trade down by like, I know I'm gonna be, when you get in a trade, you're gonna be down, but I was down a significant amount. And I was like, what the heck? And then I got stop hunted out. And then price ended up going up my way. And I was just like, what the heck? And I realized what time it was. And it was like 5:30. And I was like, I should not be trading at this time. I will never trade this time ever again. So I just label between 5 and 7 dead zones. And then 7 o'clock is when I'll think about taking a trade. After 7 o'clock is when I start thinking about taking a trade. I'll look at the charts and be looking at trades for the Asian session. So, I mean, it depends what's going to happen here. This would be a really good setup. It's nice, sweet. All right, so let's take a look at GJ. I'm gonna head back up. We'll take a look at the weekly, just for kicks. I don't think I'll mark anything up here on this weekly chart. Just take a look. So price broke through. Okay, maybe this is something that's interesting. Price broke. Yes, look at the pullback. Price came up, retested this back in May. Wow. Came down. And GJ, this is why I love GJ. I just love GJ. I don't know. I love GJ. GJ is so consistent. And like, you can tell when GJ is not consistent because of how many times it is consistent. Look at it, straight bullish for the whole month of, not the whole month of, but since the beginning of October 1st, we've just been on a bullish ride straight to the top. Even if you're a swing trader, like, whatever. So broke above this 50. I would enter here at this 50. Stop loss right here. Boom. 2-1, but profit is profit, right? You really just got hit. Boom. Stop loss. Well, it's not stop loss. Take profit. Took you out. Go about your day. Look for the next. Wait for the retest here, or wait for the sale. You know. See if anything's going on for my liking. This is a 4-hour. Stochastic is curling down. Okay. I love to see consolidation. Right here too. So this is my top zone. For a bottom zone, because this is too far. This is like 6,000 pips. So I want to find, I'm trying to find previous price in this area here where price could potentially come back to. So I have to go back up to the higher time frames in the past. Do, 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 do. So, I really don't. I want to get it from the 1 hour. I don't want to get it from 4 hours. I don't think. I do it this way. It's the 1 hour. I think it's gonna be too many candles. It's not giving what it's supposed to be giving. So you end up, it's right here. I don't understand. All right. We're getting closer. So this red line, you can see it. This is price currently. This is my zone that I drew up. And I'm looking for something. Where is it? I gotta go back. Okay, so I'm looking for something in between this area, because from here to here is about 4,000 pips, right? And we're not on that right now. We're not on that. That's not what we're looking for. The zone is too big, basically. And I wanted to get it down to 1 hour, so it'd be easier for me to look at, but it's not working. I'll make this red so I don't get confused. Okay, this is 26 pips, so this zone might work. So let's take a look. Let's go back. I think I press this button. Okay. Go down to the 1 hour. Okay. And now I can check How big is this zone? Okay, 13 pips. Okay, this will work. And then I check. It doesn't say pivots. Okay, it isn't pivots. Okay. Now I'll check the pivots to see how my lines match up. But I always go based off of price action. I just use the pivots as like pivots. The pivots are an indicator. I just use them just to like check my zones. If the pivots are off, because I do my zones first based off of price action, and then I turn the pivots on just to check my zones. If the pivots are off from my zones, where my zones are off from the pivots, I always go with my zones because I mark my zones up based off of price action. So price action is always first and key. An indicator is literally just an indicator. It's just that. So this is nice. 25 pips is good from this. This is the zone that it broke on the weekly right here. And then if it might come back down, retest. I don't know. But if it breaks this top zone, there's really nothing stopping it from it to keep going, basically. Head to a 4-hour. Daily. Actually, let's go back to the weekly so you guys can see. Hard to see with all this in the way, but you can see here. This price was here January 2018. Came back up in May, and now we're back here in October. So price, when I said before, if price breaks up the top above this level, there's nothing really stopping it, as you can see here. So what I learned from another trader is that price will come and test swing high since we're in an uptrend. So the swing high would be this one right here, but this will be a while. If it breaks this right here, it'll be a while before we even get up here. It may take years, That's why I don't mess with the weekly. But I look at it for the overall direction for the week. You're a swing trader, you'll be looking for like a break every test and then hold it for like 3 years. Or just like a couple of months and take your profit. But for us scalpers, like myself, I'm heading down and I'm scalping down to the 5 minute. So this is consolidation, beautiful consolidation here. So I've been looking to see what happens. Waiting for it to break out, or like here we are at the bottom. Let's see if it's worth it to ride the zone. Then I'll probably ride the zone. Like this is worth it to me. 27 pips. But look at this. I would not be looking for. I don't know. It depends because I've seen times where price is up here, and I would be like, okay, I'm gonna wait for the sale. But then, like I said before, we don't know how long price is gonna stay up there, and it'll actually, with the stochastic RSI looking like this, it can actually go up to the top here. And then even if it curls down, price can curl down to here, and the stochastic can be at the bottom, and then it'll curl back up and go into the top. Because just because this doesn't line up with the zones you draw, it's following price, honestly. price is not following the indicators. The indicators are following price, and we don't know what price is going to do. So the indicators lag a little bit. That's why you got to know when to use it and how to use it too. So like, let's see. Yeah, see like right here. This break and then this semi retest. Stop loss is here for me, right above. Plug it in there. Stop loss is there. I would write this down to here. Because look, price is going in the same direction. Price is coming down and the stochastic is coming down. And it broke. I'm looking for the break. This break here. Okay, I'm looking for this. See how it broke the five? It broke the 8 and retest it. You for this I would have had to like just press buy. Sale as soon as like, because it didn't leave a wick. If it left a wick, that's even beautiful. But it sold and just did zero drawdown. Yeah, this would have been a 3-to-1. Beautiful trade. And then you could have got out if once price broke here, or not even, because you would have got take profit out. So this is what I'm looking for you guys in the market for this upcoming week. So trade recap kind of. We took 2 trades this week. One winner, one loser. I took a screenshot of the winner that I had. I don't think it's going to come up for you guys. I don't think it's going to show. Yeah, no, it's not going to show, but it's all good. But this week I will be better prepared with recording my trades. So come our next recap, our next weekly recap, I will be able to show you guys my trades. And I can probably tell, let's see. If I open up my MetaTrader. So from the 11th until 15th. Yeah, we're in profit for the week. So I have a small account, but I don't think you guys can see that. It's probably backwards too, but it's okay. But I'm gonna do a better job with screenshotting my trades and journaling my trades, and then I'll have a lot more to talk about for next week's weekly recap. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video of us going over what we're looking for in the market. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I will see you guys on Monday. I think I'll be trading live on Monday. Take a look. Yeah, I'll be trading live for you guys Monday. I'll be live Monday. We'll see how the week goes. All right, you guys. Peace out.